Hello, balcony. Hello, team. Welcome. I want to do a reading tonight on BK. I just want to check in and see how he's doing. I also want to do Richard Allen and see how he's doing, if he's doing okay. I saw the comment about, hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for coming. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. I saw the comment about why I stopped doing long readings on the IDAHO 4. And let me just say, I'd like to first of all thank I'm going to call us the investigative team for all of the help that you guys have been amazingly, wonderfully, beautiful, awesome. The following countries outside of America: Australia, South Africa, and the UK. You know who you are. Let's just say that we uncovered some things that are not out in the public yet. And first of all, I'm not really here to break news. I'm here to just make sure the truth gets out. And so I really had no interest in doing any of the, breaking news. But I just wanted to stay away from it. I had no interest in falling down a flight of stairs yet. I'm enjoying this vacation. You know what I mean. And so yes, I did stop doing some of the readings. And as I've gotten guidance, that stuff that we can do, that's what I do it on. And that's basically because I don't really want to cut this short, if you know what I mean. Because I fell down some stairs or mysteriously died of whatever they're saying Kyle died of. And I saw that comment. I am going to look into that. I just didn't want to go down that rabbit hole yet. I wanted to do a reading really quickly. I'm just in the mood. And so I might be back. But we fell on some stuff that is an unbelievable thing. I'd like to give credit again to Australia. And why don't we talk tonight? And then we can see where we are with that. And if it's holding up on me, then that's why I haven't done it. If we're waiting on something else, then we will. And I also don't want to be breaking any news without all of the research to back it up. Because psycho moms are going to go crazy. Yeah, I can't even, let's just say, I won't say anything till I talk to those guys. So what I want to do tonight is check in on Kohberger. Just a quick check-in. They had an awesome hearing yesterday. And Taylor, she's getting up there with Sky Lazaro. Well, we set sacred space. I have not asked a specific question yet, and I literally just finished the tarot class right now, right before I got here. And one of the things they say is to set a very clear question. I have not set any questions. Then actually, why don't we clear this? Because I haven't even asked a question yet. And that was already taking us down a scary road. If you're new, welcome. If you're in the balcony and you're learning, or you're just in the balcony, and you guys would rather have those videos separate, I was looking at it today or yesterday, and I noticed, it's really small. And so if you want to see it, just the cards, can you just let me know? And I'd be more than happy to do that. I also, the same people that are in the balcony, we're going to use the beginner deck. I wonder if we should just jump in with a Game of Thrones. I literally just want to check in and see how he's doing right now. And Taylor, I know I forget this girl's name, the one who was Johnny Depp's team, Sky Lazaro. And I have to say the girl, in the Daybell case, phenomenal. I am impressed with the prosecution teams lately. And Sky Lazaro is defense. And she stepped away from the Corey Richards thing, which I think actually is probably best for her, but she's still cool. And I just want to check in with BK. I will post the video. And Taylor is awesome. And show you guys just a few clips of that court hearing. If you guys watch the court hearings, I have been so deep in, 35 minutes, and I'm just about to talk about Daybells. And I also want to say one last thing. The Karen Reed story, it's a good day for justice. Not only is she exposing the entire Massachusetts state police system, which I'll be gentle, we are right next door. It's also gone all the way up to the judge, who's still on the case. But there happens to be an FBI investigation right now with all of the witnesses in her case, and I'm guessing it won't take very long for the FBI to put the two pieces together. They got one of the witnesses to admit to federal crimes on the stand. It was unbelievable. I didn't watch it. I've been, like I said, balls deep in Daybell, and that's really just because I've been following it since the day it happened. So we're going to just do a quick reading on BK, check in with him, see what is going on. I also have been, actually that's it. Let's just check BK, see what his energy is. We have the King of Swords that just jumped. All right. Oh my, these cards I don't know if this deck is going to work. These cards jumped if you're in the bleachers. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to use these beginner cards. I'm really loving our other ones. All right, so the King of Swords, hopefully you guys can see this, the King of Swords. Who's our King of Swords in true crime readings? He's our psychopath, sociopath, archetype bully. We asked the question, what's going on with BK? Just a check-in. King of Swords jumped, and the Four of Cups jumped, the Star jumped, King of Cups in reverse, Strength jumped, King of Pentacles jumped, and Death jumped in reverse. Okay. And then on 10 ones. Okay. What we have here so far, might have to put my hair up already. Okay. The first thing that we have are 3 kings right here. Oh, nice hair. We have 3 kings. We have a King of Cups in reverse, a King of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of... Oh, who's missing? We have Swords, Pentacles, Cups. We're missing Wands. He's a Scorpio, so he's going to be a water sign. We have 2 kings in reverse. Who let him down? This poor guy. Even if you're a state actor, which Ann Taylor straight up called the prosecutors actors. Thought that was a good one. We have the Star. We have Strength. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. We have Death in reverse. We have the 10 of Wands. I'm picking up Ultra. I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like on the cards, but this is not the first time I picked it up for him. I picked it up a few times for him. I found a channel on YouTube. Her name is something. Of course, I didn't write it down. What is her name? I'll put it in the video or in the comments. She works with MK Ultra survivors and satanic cult rituals, so SCR survivors, because all of a sudden that's on my radar now. And I've got to do my own teaching and overcoming fear. Growing up Catholic, the amount of mind fucking that goes on down there is unbelievable. To summon I'm just going to say this, to summon a demon is the exact same practice that the Catholics use, except you do the Our Father in Latin in reverse. To summon a demon, you do the Our Father in Latin to summon angels. Right. As a recovering Catholic, I have a lot of fear around it, so I'm getting straight up. So one of the interviews that I just saw yesterday or today was a woman who's a survivor of MK Ultra, and her baby was just, this is not a new interview. It's a 5-year-old interview I just saw yesterday, so I don't know how it ends. But when I saw it, her 7-month-old baby had been kidnapped by Child Protective Services, which is highly connected to our movement cards that we get all the time that have to do with people and children. And so the part of MK Ultra that I am not speaking as an expert, I literally am just learning about it right now. I knew about it just on the peripheral level, but is that your personalities protect you from whatever you've been programmed to do. So you have personalities that carry out whatever you're trying to do. And I have said this, I think, from the beginning about BK, that I thought that he was some kind of the Manchurian candidate kind of stuff. That's what I've always thought. I've also always thought that BK squared was still around and kicking. And what I'm getting and feeling here is that if there are any readers out there that understand, how do you read on the different facets of this personality? That's something I don't really know. I'm getting that. The one that is, so the way that this woman, Galactic, I can't remember, but the way they are explaining it is that as you deprogram, there are protections set in place to protect it. So your front personality doesn't know that this other personality is doing other things. It's very convoluted, and I am not an expert, but I am learning as fast as I can so I can understand it and be compassionate. But I'm getting a few different things, and that's the confusing part. And so if anyone's out there that has read on this, or if anyone is a survivor, you don't have to do any. Can you just shoot me an email and then so I can ask you a few questions, because I just want to be very compassionate, and I have no idea I know what I'm looking at, but what I'm confused about is, I don't know if we're going to post this, because I don't really know how to explain it. I feel like I don't know. I just need more information. So if anyone out there, I'll just send a lot of love if you are any of those things, but if you could help me, that'd be awesome. I don't know. He's been betrayed, but I just don't know I don't know. And if anyone else knows anything more about it, like I said, I am going to leave this year. I don't feel comfortable talking about it, because I don't feel comfortable explaining what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing is not something I've ever seen before. And I just want to be respectful of BK. So he was betrayed. That's one thing I can say, is that he definitely was betrayed. We know that. Well, if you don't, you do not. I am going to stand by my MK Ultra or some other kind of the Monarch program, whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm standing by that because I just saw it. So with that, we should move on. What I'm not going to move on to, I did see the question about why haven't I been doing long readings? Oh, I just answered that. What should we do? I guess I could do, I'm sorry, I don't even know who to do right now. There's nothing that I really am wondering. I know I saw a few comments. I want to do a little more research on the Kyle thing before I read on it, because someone put a comment in about another girl and a connection there. So I'm going to stand by. I don't need to do a reading on BK. I just send him as much love and light as you can. That would suck. And I don't really understand it, so. But the way I could explain it is like, the person that you are at work is not the same person you are at home, who's not the same person that you are when you're out with your girlfriends. It's just on it's just a lot more extreme scale. Or watch The Manchurian Candidate. I have no idea if that's what is going on there, but there's something really sad. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to end this because I can't read on him. And I'm going to go check all the other comments and figure out what this JoJo Kyle thing is so I can read on that. See what else we can look into. But with that, just have a good Saturday night. Sorry, if you just sat through that, I'm really sorry. I don't have anything to read on when it comes to BK. I can't yet. I think I just either need to do some more. I need to understand. I think I understand it. But then how does that translate to the way that the cards are picking it up? That's the part I'm not really. Cards are showing us betrayal. And what else did they show us? Disappointment, corruption. It showed us what we know for his subconscious, though. This is like when I was tapping in and it felt like an AI, like a machine. That's what it was getting.